checking my DMs before the match starts. There you go. Mind you, I didn't check my settings at all before I started stream, so I'm hoping everything's okay. Rider turning that extension into harassment, blocking off most of that damage. Dan is gonna do that. A little bit of cleanup. Sets off the main chain. Sees that Dan is not quite ready with those stairs. Just decides to set it off with that purple. This is only going to be a 4. This is a 9. And I think it's at this point that if I'm going to offer... Okay, all clear start. I'm going to offer up some advice for Dan, is that he could still do stairs, but he needs to manage his resources more effectively. Because the problem with Dan's stairs is that there's like a lot of bulk at the end of the chain. Although this is going to be a very nice damage chain. Rider has a very nice 5 in response though. Dan running out of space. And this 3 chain is going to get the rest of that space. That 2 chain certainly not helping. Gonna take it. But yeah, Dan builds stairs, but the stairs on the doesn't quite know what to do with every single piece. A lot of thinking, which is, you know, obviously not great for speed. And on top of that, the piece efficiency is a little lacking because, like, you know, not every stairs placement is perfect, and it leads to very inconsistent chains. I've seen, you know, 9s from Dan before. I don't remember if I've seen a 10 yet, but, you know, see here, that one garbage piece with the reds had him blocked off, and he had to burn 2 links in order to clean that up. So now Rider's gonna send off the main chain. It's like a nice little 9, and Dan does not have the resources to respond to that.
Did you enjoy my technique?
Yeah, I'm kind of struggling a little bit here because Dan's pool's bracket is kind of stacked, but you know, that's the point of pools. So Rider's gonna get this all clear rush chain, and this is going to really suck for Dan, because he does not have a long enough chain to beat it.
Did you enjoy
And the
my
thing
technique?
about a 6 chain rush all clear is that if you have a 7, that all clear cannot, you know, that all clear can't do shit or fuck to you. But you have to be able to consistently build a 7, consistently and quickly build a 7. And, you know, not every player is there yet. Okay, so we have a little bit of delay with those greens and like that blue, so there's like a little bit of a tail on Dan's chain. And then we have the extension. Dan's gonna set off the main chain. We have a second floor extension. That's what I meant to say. So here comes the extension with that tail, and that's gonna give him a 7. Rider's chain cuts.
Regret this.
And you see, like, when we get builds like that, there's, like, potential for those builds. But now Dan needs to figure out a way to utilize that, first floor effectively, so that it doesn't create that extra bulk on the second floor, and use up all that space that he could use for additional extensions. Now, Rider, you know, I don't really have to give like pointers to Rider or anything, it seems. Although it did seem like they wanted to use those purples in columns 4 and 5 for an extension, but that 4 chain kind of forced them to bail on that. Rider sending Dan an 11, though, didn't need that extra extension.
Did you enjoy my technique?
Just completely locked in on, you know. Rider playing a little leisurely now, I'm assuming. Yeah. It always feels like you could slow down a little bit if you pull off a long chain on your opponent. A little bit of cleanup. Dan's stairs really neat, but missing that purple on top of column 2. Might want to attack for harassment here, but he's really running out of space in order to get this chain off. That one chain would have been a really nice and fast attack if it had come out even just a tad bit earlier. And Dan's completely blocked himself off, so...
Did you enjoy my technique?
Not a... Oh, my phone's on the floor! Great, match point for Rider. Oof. All I'm seeing of the bear reaction video from my friend. It sounds like it's getting tough out there. Okay, Rider extending those blues up with... Blocked off on both sides. The meanest, most asshole-ish garbage placement I've ever seen in my entire life. That one chain is all it took.
Regret this.
Sometimes the game's just a jackass. Man, just every single time I want to see a chain that I think is neat. That's the time that they always top out. I think Rider could have burned that green in order to... Oh. Well, it looks like the green's broke.
Regret this.
I was like, burn that green, like, toss it off to the side to, like, use that yellow green to get an extension. Rider building in columns 1, 2, and 3 rather than 4, 5, and 6. Okay, both players send a 3 chain, so a little bit, uneventful. Well, now Rider just kind of regular extending, freestyling a little bit. Sends his 5 chain. Splitting that green, red, might have killed Dan. He came out a little bit too slowly. It would have helped if he just placed it upright so we could get to the next.